Social anxiety. A problem that makes life so damn hard for some of us. Unfortunately, we can't just make our problems go away with a single snap, but I will give some tips on how to make this problem less crippling and how to overcome it altogether. I promise that after this series, you guys will feel more comfortable in public so that the next time you come across a social situation, you won't have to shut down or run the f*** away faster than Yoongi can rap. No, you're gonna stop, turn around, approach them and talk.
Sir.
Yes? Would you like to engage in a sophisticated discussion on why Aqua is the best waifu ever?
What?
Well, maybe not like that. Anyway, to kick the series off, I wanted to start with a tip that will be the easiest to implement and have the most immediate effect. Quick disclaimer, this might not work for everyone, but was a personal tip that I found useful myself because I used to deal with some pretty bad social anxiety. So then, the tip I have is actually very simple, and that is to have a low-key physical appearance so that you don't look overly flashy and draw tons of attention. Now straight away you might hear that and be like, well, the way I dress is my way of expressing myself. Well, you know what else you can express? Your anxiety. I'm just kidding. I fully support using your outfit as a way to express yourself. But all I'm saying is that the purpose of this video is to provide an easy way to make you feel less anxious, prioritizing that over anything else. Look, I think it's fair to say that if you're desperate enough to fight this problem, and I know how bad it can be, then you might not have the luxury to be prioritizing your fit. So now that's out of the way, why do I recommend this advice? Well, you know, for people like us with social anxiety, we generally dislike public attention. Don't you just tend to feel like people are always staring at us and judging us? Even though when we stop to think, we realize that nobody gives a shit. Despite us being able to rationalize this, in the moment the anxiety takes over and our brains just shut down. Okay, I'll stop using that joke. So, ways to objectively minimize your public attention, as well as making you less likely to think that others are attending to you, include wearing dark colors and plain clothes, not having a crazy haircut, having a hoodie or something to partially cover your face, and in a nutshell, try making your appearance as plain as possible. This really does help. Honestly, I'm really not against individualism or expressing yourself at all. In fact, back in high school, I had a hardcore emo haircut and my wardrobe was just full of bright colors. Not even lying. We had uniform in high school, so I never really wore my own clothes in public around so many people. I really only wore them at home because I barely left the house or around my small group of friends. So you can imagine when I started college, surrounded by literally hundreds, if not thousands of people, I stuck out like a sore thumb, and you bet I felt uncomfortable. I know, sounds pretty stupid, right? It wasn't until I decided to start filling my wardrobe with much more subtle, darker color pieces that I started feeling less anxious. To sum up, dress like a Grim Reaper or an Ambu Black Op and just blend in with the darkness of your soul. Damn, that got dark real quick. No, but for real, wearing dark colored clothing helps to keep your appearance low-key and subtle, which definitely helps to keep the attention away. But maybe stay away from those 100% black outfits though, because Grim Reaper, yeah. Feel free to balance out with a few louder pieces, such as white shoes or whatever you're comfortable with. But anyway, this ain't a fashion channel, so enough of that. Last thing I want to touch on is, you might have already noticed that this tip isn't exactly one that can just make your anxiety disappear. It's more of a temporary coping mechanism. It's something that you can do in the short term to make the anxiety more manageable. You can think of this like painkillers. They don't actually repair your body, they just block your pain receptors to make you numb in order to alleviate those symptoms. The reason why I want to make this distinction clear is because I want you guys to also focus on the other aspect of actually addressing the root of the issue. You're not gonna dress like a Grim Reaper forever. Wait, well actually don't ever dress like one. That being said, I wanted to start the series off with something that you guys can implement straight away, something that will help you in the short term. Nonetheless, to learn how to deal with the root of the problem and overcome social anxiety for real, stay tuned because that video is coming soon. Till next time, go flex your Grim Reaper outfit and give social anxiety a big fuck you in the face. Peace out.